One of the greatest challenges that we face is this idea of just making wise decisions about things we put ourselves in. Every one of us seem to be prone to just making a bad decision to help somebody that really doesn't want our help. They want us to just kind of do what they want, and then we end up putting ourselves in this weird place where ultimately we can't figure out, how in the world do I get out of this? In Proverbs chapter 6, the teacher says this: "My son, if you have put up security for a neighbor, if you've shaken hands in a pledge for a stranger, you have been trapped by what you have said, ensnared by the words of your mouth. So do this, my son, to free yourself, since you have fallen into your neighbor's hands. Go to the point of exhaustion and give your neighbor no rest. Allow no sleep to your eyes, no slumber to your eyelids. Free yourself like a gazelle from the hand of the hunter, like a bird from the snare of the fowler." One of the challenges in this passage is that it says, if you've struck up hands, or you've put up security for your neighbor, I've shaken hands and pledged with a stranger. The word here for neighbor and for stranger means someone that you really don't trust. You don't know. You're not even sure of their intentions. Every one of us have been in a place like that where we've had to realize, man, I've put too much time and energy in this. This is going to hurt me in the long run. And the hard thing about that is owning that we've made that choice. The author of Proverbs tells us, hey, listen, you need to fight hard to get out of that situation. Do whatever you need to do. So in some cases, this might be debt we have, where we've kind of signed up for a credit card or signed up for some car or whatever that we know we just couldn't afford. That other person's waiting out there, holding us kind of in jeopardy, so to speak, because we're not willing to admit, man, I got to get out of this thing somehow, some way. I got to pay extra payments, got to get another job, got to do whatever it takes to get my hand out of this trap. And so as you read Proverbs today, I want you to think about what it is that God's calling us to do. Those things in our lives that we've kind of put ourselves in positions where ultimately we don't need to be there. We need to come out of that, and we need to work hard to get out of it. Wisdom requires hard work. And so hopefully today you'll see that as you study Proverbs chapter 6.